Australia bid an emotional farewell to cricketer Phil Hughes. Cricket legends like Shane Warne, Lara along with his teammates attended the memorial service. India's Ravi Shastri along with Virat Kohli too paid their final respects. Captain Michael Clarke fought tears, paying a very emotional tribute to Phil, who was laid to rest in his hometown, Macksville.
It was Phil Hughes' final homecoming in Macksville, New South Wales. Legends of the game, former cricketers, his Australian teammates, along with Prime Minister Tony Abbott. Friends and family gathered to pay their tributes.
But I will cherish our childhood memories forever. Our backyard cricket battles were incredible. He always had to win and keep batting on for days.
Phillip, I am so honoured to call you my brother, my best friend and my hero. The memories we share will always be the link that keeps us together.
Australian captain Michael Clarke, who has been by Hughes' family, fought back tears while delivering an emotional tribute.
I stood there at the wicket, I kneeled down and touched the grass. I swear he was with me, picking me up off my feet to check if I was okay. Telling me we just needed to dig in and get through to tea. Telling me off for that loose shot I played. Chatting about what movie we might watch that night, and then passing on a useless fact about cows. And I could see him swagger back to the other end, grin at the bowler, and call me through for a run with such a booming voice, a bloke in the car park would hear it.
It wasn't just Hughes' hometown Macksville, but the entire nation that mourned the loss of their favourite cricketer.
The bonds that saw players old and new rush to his bedside from wherever they heard the news to say their prayers and farewells. This is what makes our game the greatest game in the world. Philip's spirit, which is now part of our game forever, will act as a custodian of the sport we all love. We must listen to it, we must cherish it, we must learn from it. We must dig in and get through to tea. And we must play on. So rest in peace, my little brother. I'll see you out in the middle.
Michael Clarke, along with teammate Aaron Finch, were the pallbearers at the funeral ceremony. Friends and family members bid an emotional goodbye, while thousands of fans in his hometown lined up, giving a guard of honour to their favourite son.
He did work extremely hard on his game. I guess the one story that sticks in my mind about him was how much the guys loved him was his very first test match in Johannesburg, and Dale Steyn was bowling to him, and he said in the press beforehand, I want to ruffle this guy up and then I want to get him out.
One of those days, isn't it, where, you know, I think when I woke up it was like, no, this can't happen. No, exactly. When people go out to play sport, you don't think these sorts of things.
His teammates and Australian cricketers joined the procession on the streets of Macksville. With the baggy green on his side, his cricket bat and his Australian kit bag, Phillip Hughes was laid to rest. With an entire nation and the cricketing fraternity bidding an emotional farewell, Phil Hughes will forever remain unconquered on 63 not out.